know, the piece tonight is based around dementia, possibly the later stages of dementia, so it's a little bit all over the place. Elements come in, elements go out, can change fast, it's mood-based. In terms of working with dementia as a concept, I don't know, this has just fascinated me, you know, memory going wrong. There's nothing really to add, it's as simple as that. I think I'm really fascinated by memory and things going wrong. So I expect the show to go wrong, badly wrong. It's a layered process really. It takes actually quite a lot of computing power, you know, to do some of these things, because there might be 10, 15, 20 things happening, especially now, because I'm getting to the later stages of the project, so things are breaking down a lot more in unexpected ways. But always I have to make it sound like it's organic, so it's not being done digitally, you know. So I'm always trying to do something where it doesn't sound, you can't really hear the process, but you can imagine, well, this is crumbling down, something is going wrong. It's various processes using every tool and no tools. It's basically, it's all done by ear, and it's right, does this sound good? Or it's always is what will happen if, you know, so a lot of it is trial and error. So an example being, for the latest record I'm about to put out, there may be 250 hours of recordings go into this, and you're trying to look for just the good 40 minutes or 50 minutes, and so it's a lot of work. It's constant. You know, it's just laptops on stage, very simple. It doesn't, you know, the gear is unimportant. For me, the process has happened before the show. Yeah. Here it's about, right, how do I present or make something. You see, if you look at dementia makes no sense. So it's how do you make something make sense which makes no sense? You know, that's my challenge tonight. It's all in the box, everything's in the box, but I have two very powerful computers, so things bounce between both. So it's very difficult to replicate this. I'm very much studio based. This is why I don't do so many things live. I think more about how do I make it more demented. But I think the space, I actually wanted to see the space first, and the space kind of dictates what I had in mind. I can't really do, because the space is too good for what I had in mind. Because the space is the sound is very rich. It's really nice in there. So I kind of change it and think, well, we try and drop the audience into the sound rather than present a sound. So you're almost trying to cover them in different atmospheres or feelings. No, well, I mean, I've had close family members who've had dementia, you know, because I think everybody does now. It's like, with aging populations, everyone kind of has an experience. But for me, it's the interesting thing is what it's like to give the music itself dementia, or the project dementia. You know, this interests me, because it's like, well, how would that break down? And so far I do 5 stages out of 6, and I'm about to start the 6th stage, and I can say that the 4th and 5th are not how I would have expected them to be, but this is based on the first 3. It just kind of gets more extreme in an unexpected. I don't think people will expect how they will be. But they work because they sound organic. It's important for it to sound not digital, even though all the tools used are digital to do this.
Ce soir, mon cœur a tant de peine. Ce soir, tout semble triste et noir. J'ai peur, malgré nos